So producer Sarah decided she would book me in with a Pilates instructor to find out how to tone these little, I wouldn't say love handles, more like little handrails.
I want to see them.
I'll show you them later. We tend to associate Pilates with women, don't we? All kind of getting in touch with themselves. But Lindsey Jackson is hoping to encourage men to take up the exercise with men-only classes. It's all for women, this, isn't it?
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Pilates is the iron fist in the velvet glove. No pumping music. Looks really, really boring. And when you try it, it's really, really tough. So you can develop a huge amount of core strength, tummy and back, open out your posture, relieve stress, release tight muscles. It's just fabulous for men.
You won't leave there sweating, will you?
No, well, when you get good at it, actually, you can get hot and you can start sweating.
Right.
But modified versions, and for people who are beginners or starting out and, just working to moderate level, no, you're not going to leave sweating. So you could do it in your lunchtime. You could do 20 minutes in the morning and not be sweating. You don't have to have showers and stuff after.
I could do 20 minutes in the morning.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
You could do 10 minutes in the morning, you'd see a difference if you did 10 minutes every day.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it exactly?
Well, it comes from a German guy who was in the 1900s, very early 1900s, who was quite poorly himself, and he developed a system of exercise that was to make him flexible and strong and to improve his posture. And dancers have been doing it for years, and it's about core strength. It's about abdominal strength, back strength, and posture. And so your spine and your body...
I have terrible posture.
You see?
I'm slunk.
And in your job, folding forwards, rounded shoulders, chin sticking out, bad neck, headaches, all the lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So it's about opening all of that out and freeing your body up. And there's chaps classes that I teach, and the difference that I've seen in them in that year and the body awareness that I've seen in them is phenomenal. Right. Most of them came originally because their wives sent them. 99% of them came because their wives do it with me, and they say, "Oh, darling, you really ought to, try this, try it out." And they've come along and they've stuck with it, and they absolutely love it. And they go home and they sleep really well because they've been breathing and stretching and calming. It's not, it's not like going to a gym and getting pumped up. And so people of all shapes and sizes can do it.
You found that people have been dragged along by the missus, and they thought, this is easy. And then the other go and thought, this is not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not at all. No, there was a guy last night I was teaching who said, God, this is tougher than you think. It's a lot of core strength and things like holding a push-up position. Your tummy and your back are working really hard. Your chest is working hard. Some of the moves are really quite dynamic. When you get good at it, it can be incredibly stretching. But it doesn't need to be. That's the nice thing. So for people who are sedentary or with bad backs or poor posture or prostate problems, it's great for all of those health issues. So you don't have to go hammer and tongs. You can work steadily. We've got a couple of DVDs that have got men in them, which we made last year.
Oh, let's have a look.
Yeah, this one's for you. Pilates Essentials. You can get that on our website or from Amazon or from any of the stores, normal stores in town. That's got chaps on it. We got them involved to show that men could do it. And then we made a harder one, which was more macho, called Pilates for Men. Nice little bit of chrome on the front there, to encourage guys to do it and to push themselves on. So that's more for sporty people who already think they're fit. They perceive themselves as fit and they think that they're strong, but actually they're lacking flexibility and they're lacking core deep strength. They've got it on the surface, they've got the chest and they've got the legs and they've got the bum, but deep inside they haven't got the core strength for their tummy and their back. So maybe they're sitting in a job all day and then they go on the squash court, but they're as tight as a drum. Yeah. So Pilates for Men is for them.
Well, I think I'm moderately fit inside this body. I'm moderately fit. I can run around for quite a bit.
Yeah, so aerobically you're fit, heart and lungs you're fit.
But the inner core, as you say, oh, that's gone to pieces.
Right, okay.
Can we do a bit now?
Well, even if you sat up straight, you'd be doing something.
Oh,
so if you sat up straight with your shoulders down...
I like it when you're a bit bossy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, go on.
Maybe that's why the men come. But yeah, I mean, if you slump your pelvis under and your chest comes forward, you've already affected your core muscles.
I can't help. You find in this kind of job, you kind of...
But this is about training yourself and becoming habitual in it.
Right.
I can't slump for long anymore. Because if I slump, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For me, it's the other way around.
Right.
Whereas sitting up straight or standing up straight is my natural strong position. So that's what you're trying to develop, habit.
I feel incredibly tall.
Yeah, you look it. But I'm happy to go into businesses. I mean, one of the things I also do in my work is to go into businesses and encourage them to take on good sort of well-being policies. And to train staff in all aspects of well-being, coaching people as well, personal development work, but in Pilates and yoga and things like that, so that they could do it at a lunchtime, they could do it, early in the morning or whatever. Right. So we're trying to push it at the moment, encourage men to do something that's safe and effective and going to really help them with their health in a holistic way and not just in a, macho, let's go out and go for a runway. Because a lot of men think they want to get fit, they do that and then they hurt themselves. Yeah. So this is about safe exercise. Well, if people want to look at it a bit more, they can see it on our website, which is enhance-wellbeing.com, and they'll see the class timetables, they'll find out more about the DVDs and what I do.
Well, Lindsey, thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome. You feel free to have these DVDs for listeners.
Now. Yes. Oh, we will. We'll give those away. Keep on listening.
Yeah, and a special one for you.
Let's have a look at that one.
Yeah.
We'll do a little competition. Lindsey, thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Nice
Thanks
to meet you.